The mandate of the Pakistan Bible Society is to provide the Word of God in the language people understand and in creative formats. The Bible Societies in 148 countries of the world translate and publish scriptures. And the Pakistan Bible Society too is involved in this ministry. The Bible life cycle begins with translation of the Bible in the target language, followed by publishing of the Bible. Then comes distribution, which enables the Bible to go into the hands of the target audience, and then Bible engagement, which involves engaging with the Bible, like reading, understanding, and living it. Mr. Anthony Lamole took over the charge as a General Secretary in 1997 and has led the Bible work for 24 years. In his tenure, 65 new titles were introduced, which include new languages, about 9 other new translations and revisions. He has been instrumental in publishing 12 titles, which has helped people to engage with the Bible and enhance their understanding. His concern for children led him to print 33 titles and a series of Sunday school books. He has been teaching transmission of the Bible text, its authority, authenticity, and infallibility through seminars all over the country. Being a visionary person, he responded to the Da Vinci Code and the Gospel of Barnabas by arranging teaching seminars and producing booklets. In 1992, the Pakistan Bible Society introduced with the computers, and he headed the computerization of the Bible text into the Urdu. Finally, in 1998, he worked for 10 days with the UBS team in Singapore to convert the Urdu text into Nastaliq font. When he became the General Secretary, he set up the Computer Assisted Publishing Department, which is known as CAP. These 2 steps opened the door for publishing new and creative formats of the Bible, New Testament, and portions. Some of the key publishing worth mentioning are New Testament with notes, 2 study Bibles, Urdu Mutalati Bible, and Atashi Kalame Muqaddas, 2 children Bibles, Bible Encyclopedia, book on Jerusalem, and recently launched Tahfim Kitabe Muqaddas. And for this book, Anthony says, "This is my retirement gift to the church in Pakistan." In conclusion, we can say that he worked hard and diligently to provide these publications to the church to strengthen her in her faith and understanding of the Bible. From 1900 to 1910, these 10 years were named Decade of the Bible, and each year a new title was introduced, starting with the New Testament with study notes in 2000 and ending in 2010 with the Urdu Study Bible. He's a good graphic artist and designer and has done the page making of many publications himself. In 1989, after pursuing his studies in communications in Thailand, credited by Fuller Theological Seminary in California, USA, he introduced and headed the non-print work of the Pakistan Bible Society, resulting in production of the audio cassettes in creation and the story of Noah for children, recording of the Bible text to help the illiterate and visually impaired people, the new computerized Braille scriptures. 2 were introduced and now 2 portions of the Old Testament are available. He also initiated work on sign language with an organization called DOOR, but due to COVID-19, their team could not come to Pakistan for survey. Other creative programs for the Bible engagement and the Bible advocacy, which he introduced, are sports, teaching seminars. He also set up the video studio and started the Pakistan Bible Society Facebook page and YouTube channel, including Bible Society's official website www.pbs.org.pk. He also produced 7 telefilms which were telecasted on commercial channels. Dear Sir, We express our gratitude and appreciation to you for such a great number of publications for church in Pakistan to understand the Bible and its text for all age groups. God bless you.